Good morning. I hope everybody is fine at your house. So I'm looking at Edelweiss, and we're looking at what I call moving your hands in Edelweiss to a waltz beat. Before we start, we're going to look at the very first line of Edelweiss. At the very beginning of the line, there's that beautiful treble clef. And then there are two numbers, the 3 on top and the 4 underneath. The 3 on top means that every measure, which is between the lines, if you have trouble with the word measure, let me know and I will explain it better. Every measure has 3 beats in it. In that first measure, which has a C on the C chord, you're going to have 3 beats. 1 is your low note, and the chord is 2, and the chord again is 3. Everywhere you see a star, or maybe you call that an asterisk, you want to play a low note. In the case of C, the low note is C. In the case of a G7, the low note is G. And in the case of F, the low note is F. So every time you see an asterisk or a star, we want to look at the chord above and play the low note. That is the root of that chord, which is the name of the chord. If it's a C chord, the low note is C. If it's a G7th chord, the low note is G. If it's an A minor chord, the low note is A. So that the first measure would be, and we may have already done some of this, low note, C chord, C chord. And the next measure is G7th, low G, G7th, G7th. The next measure, the low note is C, C chord, C chord, and then F. F chord, F chord. So this is a waltz, and I'm going to play it for you very slowly with the notes that go with it. So that first low note, C, goes with the note E, which says A. Edelweiss, A. So it says A, chord, and then together. If you notice, the line goes right through that note. Low note on the next note, Weiss, G7th, G7th, low note C, chord, together, low note F. Go sit down and try it. That is not easy. You may need to start one measure at a time. So turn this off, go sit down and play it, and then come back. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to go back over that first measure, low C, which plays with the E, the very first note of the song. Then you bring your hand up and you play the chord, and then the chord goes with that note, G. The next measure, low note. The low note is G. The melody tone is D. It says Edelweiss, Weiss. The next low note is C, plays with the higher C, chord, and then together, and a low note, and a chord, and a chord. One more time, I'm going to go through that first line, this time a little faster. So that is what the music sounds like. And you want to go sit down and practice that and be aware of what I'm doing before we get to the next lesson. And I will be sending you more information. Bye-bye.